Hey y'all.
How you doing? Sorry you can't see me. Sorry for the weird lighting, but when you got to get a message out, just got to get it out. Anyways, the number 6 is extremely strong for you right now as I am pulling into your energy, or at least the energy of the situation that is surrounding you. 6 is very strong. So you are in a very celebratory mood right now. Yes, it is the season, to be joyous and to be very sharing and loving and caring and all that good stuff. But for you, it seems like it even more a celebratory season for you because you made a huge purchase. You probably worked extremely hard to save up the money or to obtain the money to be able to make this purchase. It may be a new home that you are, decorating, and you're excited because this is your first, major celebration at your home, or maybe it's a homecoming, or a home warming, housewarming situation, or whatever the case is. It's a lot of just happiness surrounding the fact that you were able to be victorious when it comes to something in particular. Just a lot of good news, and being surrounded by people who have supported you from the very beginning and to this very moment. You may have just gotten proposed to, or engaged, or married. So this might be a first time, a first holiday, or a first event or special event with you and your partner. So it's just a lot of love coming through, a whole lot of love, and just celebratory type of energy. Very confident, very just like adulting, being responsible, especially if you bought a new home. It's the feeling of, wow, like I have a huge responsibility, but you are more than happy to take on that responsibility because you worked hard to get it. And so it just comes with the territory. What also I am feeling with this particular energy is there is jealousy. There are people who aren't so happy about your success, about what you were able to obtain. There may be some type of disagreement or arguments over an inheritance or something that was gifted to you, or maybe you are gifting to somebody else. There are people who feel like this is not deserved. Yeah, they're just feeling like this is not deserved upon your part. And just a lot of people around who you don't feel comfortable in their presence. You really kind of wish they would go, because they're not sharing anything positive with you. It's a lot of negativity that they are swinging your way. um it's causing a little bit of a it's kind of irritating you a little bit. You're not really receptive to this type of energy right now, especially since you are extremely happy with your successes. It's a feeling that you need to start separating yourself from these type of people who aren't going to celebrate you and your successes, or as soon as you start talking about something you did that was, great, or accomplishment that you have, or an achievement that you have, they start to talk about their accomplishments, their achievements, what they're going to do or haven't done or will do, whatever. It becomes about them, as opposed to actually celebrating you and your moment. When it's their moment, then you should celebrate them, right? It's a give and take type of energy, and it's a lot of taking going on from their part and little giving. Or at least they give a lot of talking about themselves and won't give you the chance to, um, talk about what you're proud of, and what makes you happy. Um, is interesting energy that's coming from this collective reading in particular. Like I said, heavy 6 energy, heavy Aquarius energy, Taurus, Sagittarius, Libra type of energy coming through, but extremely heavy Aquarius energy, where it's like a collective and collective of people who feel this way and who are kind of coming up and creating more stress for you than you would want them. um, Creating more stress than necessary. It's really a time where you have to separate yourself for this particular season, because you're moving up in the world. And as you move up into the world, um, there are certain people that you will have to leave behind. And so that energy of jealousy, of not wanting to see you win, or when you do win, they don't want to celebrate you. They want to downplay your wins or downplay what you have done, um, and just aren't really giving you good energy back in return. Those types of people, you have to let them go. You cannot bring them with you into, um, into your wins, right? If you're winning and if you're moving ahead and here they come, they're going to figure out ways to try to pull you back down to where they like to see you, where they feel more comfortable in, because then they can talk shit. Um, so what's the situation going on with this group right here? Ooh, family. So definitely a family situation, and there goes that 21. And then you got trusted right behind it. So it's like you trusted them to keep certain secrets, to keep certain information to themselves. You trusted them to be supportive of you and to be very positive with what you're doing. You put a lot of trust in them with your emotions and with how you feel about something in particular. And it does not feel like, and here's the house right underneath it. So it's something to do with a house. Maybe you inherited a house from someone, and other people feel like you don't deserve it. Maybe you purchased a house that used to belong to a parent or a family member or something like that. You purchased it and you got it for below market price. Of course, why not? Because that's family, right? You're supposed to hook up family, right? Well, other family members didn't like that. They didn't feel like you deserved this house and or this property or whatever this gift was that you received. They did not feel like you deserved it. In fact, they became very cold towards you, or they felt like you were becoming cold, like you were trying to act like you were more than what you are in their eyes. Too high and mighty of yourself. Like, oh, you got a house, now you think you all that? Like, you think you bossed up type of energy. I don't know why we got intuitive Kev. I know he's a Leo, so there might be a Leo in the mix somewhere. This is 87. 87, that adds up to a 6. That's hilarious. Sorry, my brain. Anyway, so that's that yeah, I'm on the money as far as, and it might be a Leo in the mix. You might be a Leo, or there might be someone who does not like the fact that you are getting more recognition than they are, that you are manifesting stuff before them. They feel like they should be the center of attention, the center of everybody's universe type of energy. And they might have an entity attachment going on. And it does not have to necessarily be like a spirit or a demon or something like that. It could just simply be that they have allowed a certain type of emotion to settle and sit with them, and they have not released that emotion. It could be bitterness. It could be resentment. It could be anger. It could be anything that has them in a mode where they can't see past that present condition. And so they might not be thinking right. They might be influenced by other people around who have more authority than them, maybe have more money than them, have more some type of power or status or something like that. And so they might feel attached or attached to that person for those reasons. And so they have to, comply with that person's way of thinking and way of doing things. So that might be the reason why they're coming at you sideways. Ooh, and then we have a mature woman reversed. So when I get something like this, it feels like someone who is older than you or of your age, but they act younger than you. They are immature, okay? It could be a man who has more feminine attributes or characteristics, but most likely it is a woman who should be acting her age, but she is instead acting her shoe size. She could be a gold digger, or it could be a type of woman who needs to have a partner with money in order to survive. Like they don't know how to survive on their own. You got courthouse, thief, and rich guy. So that just lets me know, yeah, that whoever this other person is, they are upset that they cannot obtain what you have obtained through your own valor, through your own hard work, through your own whatever. You did not have to have somebody else do something for you or lend something to you, or you had to beg for it. You didn't have to do any of that extra shit that this other person may have had to do. Like they may have had to go get married in order to obtain a house, because they just had no type of motivation to do it themselves, or know-how, or maybe they felt like they didn't have what it takes to do it on their own, like they had to be partnered with somebody else in order to obtain this, in order to get this. Or possibly they felt like you stole that from them. You stole that opportunity from them. That sucks. That really sucks. Anything? What's the most important thing for the collective to know surrounding this situation, Holy Spirit? What's the most important thing that they need to know right now? Keep your integrity, my love. 25, high honor, adds up to a 7. That's very spiritually entombed and heightened intuition. You already know what's going on, and you already know how foolish these people are. You already know that they would have squandered this opportunity if it was given to them. You already know that they were not ready at that time to take on that responsibility. You already know that you put in the work. You put in the work. You didn't just move up the ranks, because of your good looks and whatever. You put in the work, and you deserve this. That's the most important thing that you need to know right now, love. That's the most important thing. And on the bottom, reversed, you have 66 third party stitch, I don't know, whatever, third party, but it's reversed, and it's 66. That's a double of that 6 energy. That means that they don't deserve anything that you have coming your way. You deserve the recognition. You deserve the accolades. You deserve the rewards. You deserve the gifts. You deserve people talking wonderful about what you have done, because you put in the work, baby. You put in the work. These people don't matter. That's why this card is reversed. Their thoughts, their opinions does not matter. They're going to try to downplay everything that you have done, because they cannot do what you did. Okay? Yeah. All this shit is reversed. All this shit. And time is up for trying to be a Mr. Nice Guy. Because when you were nice, when you were over generous, when you were a people pleaser, guess what? It left you in a very poverty-stricken situation. You were lacking. You didn't feel that way during that time, because you always have a positive outlook. You're always optimistic. You're always trying to better yourself and to do better. And when you were at your lowest, nobody came. A few people did. But nobody else, who's trying to talk shit now, they weren't there to help you at your lowest. You did that. You did that. Yeah. Right underneath it, hard work and labor, efforts, you did that. It's not them. They're not ascending. They're not going anywhere. They see you going places and it drives them up the wall. Let it. I hope they like Spider-Man and they got some webs where they can start swinging their ass somewhere productive, okay? Sorry. I don't know why that pissed me off. Like, how are you going to be mad at somebody else because they obtained... Stay optimistic. How are you going to be mad at somebody else because they obtained some shit in their life? I want to be happy right now. So we're going to get a positive. Oh, shit. A positive. Okay, you got 2. Time to move on. Tranquility. Oh, I needed that. All right, so time to move on. Time to move on from these people and this energy. You don't need this shit. It's time to move. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Yeah, celebrate with people who really want to celebrate with you, okay? When they're around, you just feel so good and so happy. Celebrate with them. Don't invite them other people, okay? You don't need that energy around you. You need tranquility around you. And what is that? Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. So yeah, you've had a lot of people around you who are really trying to combat you and to make you feel unworthy of everything that's coming your way. You had set your sights extremely high and you have accomplished it. Yes, you know that this is not the end all be all. You have other goals that you want to accomplish and that you need to start getting to work. But what we have to learn how to do, and this is for me too, we have to learn after we have accomplished or met one goal. We know we got a whole bunch, but once we have achieved that one goal, we need to stop, to rest, reflect upon our success, celebrate, rest some more, and then get back out there to go and accomplish the next goal. Okay, we have to give ourselves that time, that break time, to celebrate ourselves. Okay, you're worthy of it. You're worthy to take a breather, okay, to take a rest. You are an extremely helpful person and it's time to be helped. Okay, you have to let go of some these friendships that aren't going to allow you to progress. You have to let go of the friendships that don't make you feel secure and protected within that friendship. You got to let go of the friendships that made you feel like the bad person all the time, like it was always your fault. It's not always your fault. Sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. You take accountability when it is, and don't let people force accountability on you when it ain't. All right? Damn. Anyways, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm trying not to make these too long, and I got a few more to do because I got a hella messages to get out. But the whole goal is to know that you are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy. I love you. Bye.